All right, welcome to Tuesday. Welcome to Morning Routine. These guys, you know them, you love them. It is Joe and Ray, and we're still talking American Graffiti because it's American Graffiti Week all week here in Modesto. Good stuff going on. But the cool thing about American Graffiti for George Lucas, it wasn't just inspired by his love for cars and racing. It was also inspired of his love for Wolfman Jack and the music of the time. Let's start with Joe. Joe, tell us about what you do in music.
I play lead guitar. I do a lot of at-home recording stuff. And like Rocker Bob, I'm also working on an album.
Oh, there you go. See, last week we talked about Rocker Bob, and I have to go bring him up again, and I'm going to have to listen to it.
Well, he tipped me to do that. He paid me before I came here.
Oh, well.
That guy has money?
I know, shocker, right?
I haven't received it. He said the check's in the mail, so...
He's got to turn on a lot of cans.
Yeah. So how did you get into music? Like, where did it start for you?
As I kind of grew up, I had friends that played acoustic guitar, and I would always try to learn things. My mom went and bought one for a yard sale. It was one or two strings. It wasn't a real guitar. I was living in Stockton at a point in my life, and somebody introduced me to Joe Satriani, Surf with the Aliens.
Oh, yeah.
CD cassette tape, and I heard that, found out that was majority guitar. Job I was working at the time, I was already putting some money back in savings, bought my first guitar, had it for a couple of weeks. Somebody in the house I was living in stole the guitar. And then a few years down the road, I once again obtained another guitar. Was working at a pizza place, left there, but continued like washing cars for friends, helping them with their paper routes, whatever it took. I paid for the guitar myself, and that was my gateway into music and to the person I am today, because it took me from being a very shy person to what you guys see today.
I've heard rumor that you're not actually the Pearl Jam fan we all thought you were. Why the deception, Joe?
Sometimes around here we just go with the flow of things.
He looks like he could be a Pearl Jam.
I
I
quit. So getting back to American Graffiti.
Okay.
A lot of the old 50s kind of doo-woppy, a little bit of Beach Boys in there. It's got a lot of music, but it's all kind of that 50s style, late 50s, early 60s stuff. Where are you guys at on that kind of music?
Well, I actually really like that kind of stuff, that genre. Anything from the 50s to 60s. And actually, this area, Modesto, like for example, where a lot of you guys know where Brandon Theaters is, that used to be a local venue. It was still a theater. I don't remember what it was called. I wish I remember what it was called. But if you do some digging up, like in local Modesto history, but they used to have all kinds of 50s doo-wop stars come through Modesto. If you, I know like the Modesto View has done a lot of stuff on this. They claim Modesto is actually the birthplace of rockabilly, early rockabilly and rockabilly. Because there's this guy named Don Maddox. Don Maddox and I think I'm probably screwing up the name. It's Don Maddox and Sister Rose. And they were very well known in the 50s. And they kind of, were the first ones to start playing that kind of early rockabilly stuff with the upright, the hard slapping upright bass and acoustic guitars, and then so Modesto has had a huge, and I think that's probably why. I mean, George Lucas grew up here. Obviously, everybody knows that, and I'm assuming this is why he used a lot of that music in the movie, because it's kind of the soundtrack of this area and soundtrack to his growing up in here too.
I've always liked the harmonies, the little hooks that they have. The Beach Boys have got some of the most hooky kind of music. It just drives you right in. It's maybe a series of 3 little notes that your ear tingles when you hear it, and it draws you in. Of course, the harmonies of the Beach Boys.
Right.
And as you were talking, San Francisco, Turlock, Modesto was kind of like a tour leg.
Yep.
That was very popular. A lot of the bands from San Francisco Grateful Dead. A lot of them would come and play at the War Memorial in Turlock. And then they would also come up and do venues in Modesto. It was kind of like a little
That's cool.
rotation.
Wow, very cool. All right, well, hey, we're going to check in with our friends real quick. Right back with Joe and Ray. More graffiti, song, music talk.
Hello, flow downers. It's been a little while, hasn't it? What have you all been up to on the count of three? 1, 2, 3. Same. Well, we are the Sam Chase and the Untraditional. Getting this party started here. We got a lot of great acts coming up this evening. Oh, I promised I wouldn't sell my soul. The day I stepped that one first foot in the city, oh, I promised I wouldn't sell my soul. But when the lights and the scene that shone down onto me, I swear to you that night I saw the light. Now if the devil comes calling, you can give him my apartment, and I will sign right on that dotted line.
Morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. Yeah, you know what I say, just Tuesday. But today is Tuesday, June the 7th. And today's National Day is National, you ready? Chocolate Ice Cream Day. Not vanilla, not pecan, not raspberry, not mint chip, chocolate. Really good chocolate ice cream. You know, I'm a vanilla girl, but a really good chocolate I do like. You know, and you go in the store and you pick a brand and you take it home and you go, it's okay. And then you go back the next time. Oh, sorry. At least this is what I have done in the past. I got to find the right brand to go with that kind of ice cream that I like. Now, some are really rich and chocolatey. Some are lighter. Some are creamier. There's so many different chocolates. You have to figure out what the chocolate is that you like. Now, as I tell Joe, as he goes to the city of Hanford a lot with doing softball, I keep telling him to go to Superior Dairy. It's a little place that's been there for as long as I've known. And when I lived in Fresno, it was a treat. Every once in a while we would drive to Hanford. They have the best ice cream ever. And you know this is true when you bump into people that you've never met before and you sit down and you're talking with them for some reason or another, and you get on the subject, where you've been, where you live, and I said Fresno. Oh, it's not too far from Hanford. Have you ever been to Superior Dairy? And you go, yes, best ice cream ever. Oh, just the thought of it right now makes me want to get in the car and drive to Hanford to have Superior Dairy ice cream. Good ice cream, really good chocolate, really good lemon custard. They just make great ice cream. But Joe did tell me the other day he went there and the line was around the block at the place. So that does tell you they make some good ice cream. So if you're ever down that way, you gotta go. You might have to wait in line, I guess. But you today go to your favorite place. Or it might be the grocery store to pick it up off the shelf. If it's Breyers, Dryers, Ben & Jerry's, Baskin Robbins, there's so many of them now, but go have some chocolate ice cream today on National Chocolate Ice Cream Day.
Alrighty, everybody. It is Tuesday. I believe Music Tuesday is the theme. So, hey, guys, let us go back in the bearded past with Zach. And today, on this May 7th, in history of music, we're going to talk about some musical events that happened. All right. So, 1968. I think I spoke about her last week or the week before, possibly, but Aretha Franklin recorded a live album in Paris in 1968. Also, too, in 1968, there was a gentleman by the name of Reginald Dwight. He decided to change his name to Elton John. Also, too, this was the day he did it. Also, too, 1971, the Rolling Stones released one of their hit songs, Brown Sugar. It was the first record on their own label, Rolling Stones Records. Also, too, Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan, man, sold 90,000 tickets in less than 8 hours for an upcoming concert at London's Wembley Empire Pool. It's a lot of tickets to sell, especially, in 1978. Also, too, another one, The Cars. I love that band in the 80s. Loved them. The Cars released the single Magic. It's only magic, just a little more magic. But, yes. And last but not least, and this was kind of a sad event for a lot of people out there, okay? In 1998, Steve Perry left Journey. He went on his own journey without the band Journey. I wonder how that journey went. So, guys, there's a little music history for you today, some events that happen in the music world, and thank you for being a part of this. All right, guys, have a great Tuesday. I'm out.
I lost my wife too. Her name wasn't Ida, and it wasn't in a flood.
Hey man, who cut the cheese?
All right, and we're back with Joe and Ray here talking American Graffiti, cool stuff here in Modesto. Lots of music. All right, I'm going to test your guys' knowledge.
I'm about to
Of
lose.
some 50s music here.
Oh, music. I thought you were going to test our knowledge about American Graffiti.
No, I was just going to test your knowledge in general.
All right,
starting
we'll
with
see.
math, then social studies.
You said test, and I forgot my name already.
Music from the movies. That'll Be the Day. Can anyone come up with sing the melody?
That'll be the day. Make me cry. Something. That'll be the day.
Yep, that is it. Very good. Okay.
Woohoo!
Ray's on the board. Joe.
Come on the board, Joe.
Go on. Lock her on the clock.
I can hear the tune in my head. I can't sing it though.
Go on.
I know it was Happy Days. That was the one the show that made it famous.
Come on, Joe. You can do this. You got this. Come on. It's almost
I don't
there.
know the lyrics.
Okay, Ray, tell me if I'm right. I think you probably
Okay.
know. That's hold on. Crap, lost it.
I don't know. I should know.
I don't think that was
most.
Morgan.
I was like around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock until
Yes.
That's it.
Okay.
Rock around the clock tonight.
Yeah, that's it.
This is gonna be really annoying. Us all singing for everybody. I'm sorry, clients.
If they actually get me to sing, I'm really sorry in advance. The screen will
Okay, Joe, little chance to redeem yourself here.
Because the dogs are barking.
Okay, Surf and Safari.
See, once again, it's a song I know.
Actually,
I don't know the lyrics.
I don't even know it.
I don't even.
It's a
I'm
Beach-
like Edward.
it's a Beach Boys tune.
The tune I remember.
Okay, I know it starts with a guitar that goes.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know. Usually every
yeah,
surf
you're right,
song.
you're right. Yeah.
So
Close enough.
I get
Right.
partial credit for that.
Yes, yes. Okay, Joe, final chance to redeem yourself. Johnny, be good.
Oh, come on. You know this one. He's got airdrop. He's got airdrop
Final
first.
countdown. I had that one.
It's the 80s, Joe. It's the 80s.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Ray, for the steal. Not the steal, but
Something on a big old band. Johnny be good.
yeah.
He can play guitar like a band. Go, go, Johnny, go.
There we go.
Yes.
Go, go, Johnny, go.
All right, Ray,
Johnny be good.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Nice
Ray.
job, Ray. Good job. That's
You guys are
You
lucky.
picked genre I actually gotta know. If you would have gone like metal or I don't know anything.
Well,
80s.
here's what's funny
Whatever.
about Johnny Be Good. Done so many different ways. Judas Priest
Yes,
even
they did.
a cover.
Really, I like Judas Priest actually. I
That's
like
a really good version. Yeah, that's a song that just
Johnny Be Good was in Back to the Future.
was.
Made famous
Yeah,
by-
yeah.
Yep. Chuck Berry, interesting cat. You guys can research him on your
Yes.
own because we're not going to talk about it here.
Not program appropriate. but
No, it's not.
real
A
one.
great musician.
Yes,
Interesting
king of rock and roll for sure.
Yeah.
One of the most copied. Everybody
Oh.
copied from the Beatles to
Yeah.
every other rock and roll song that came out. He literally invented a genre.
He
Yeah.
did.
It's pretty crazy.
You know.
So it didn't happen quite like they said in Back to the Future.
No.
No.
Listening to another guy from the future play guitar. Yeah,
No.
that's not how it works. Also didn't work with the timeline and how they explain time travel, by the way. Anyway,
We lost Carl.
that's right. I like
That's for our Back to the Future themed
Yeah.
coming up.
Yeah.
later.
Which, by the way, speaking of which, and to completely digress and go off topic, the DeLorean is coming back. Did you guys hear about this? Oh,
Like
yeah.
they're making new ones?
The new DeLorean is
Wow.
coming back. The prototype is done and it's out in production. Looks like they're trying to possibly sell production to another company. It's an electric DeLorean. It's pretty awesome looking. Yeah.
Well, it won't go fast enough to time travel, unfortunately.
Well, the original one actually struggled to do that.
It struggled to open the door. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
All right, very good. Well, thank you guys for jumping in. And
Yeah,
having a
you're
great
welcome.
Conversation about it.
Fun.
Today, Facebook Live, 10:30. Joe will be leading exercise. Joe, we gotta work on the extra fries part. I mean, do you really eat extra fries?
You know, actually, I've been eating a lot of salads.
Extra
lately.
salads.
Just because all them fries, they're not good for me.
Yeah.
You know, we talk a lot about nutrition here, and I've kind of been trying to tell people. Actually, the fries is a great joke because it rhymes with exercise. but
Yeah, extra
salad's
salad.
a lot more healthier.
Extra salad doesn't rhyme with anything.
It doesn't.
Extra.
It's actually slightly sad every day to have it for lunch.
It is. It is. All right, so we got
On that sad note.
sad,
On that sad note.
sad Joe with
Salad for sad.
exercising at 10:30, and then
Extra ranch on the salad.
1 o'clock we have therapy with Joe talking nutrition as he works on his emotional state while he eats a salad, which means to be positive while eating a salad. That'll be
Yes.
nutrition at 1 o'clock Facebook Live. All right, guys, thank you so much. It was a little bit of a long episode, but that's great because we had fun, and it is more American Graffiti stuff coming up this week. Have a great Tuesday, everybody. Take care. It's another one that didn't fly on Tuesday.